five major arcana, Sagittarius. Like, how? How does that happen? Like, dude, this is super huge, but I think it's beautiful for you guys nonetheless, because I mean, geez, dude, I don't. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your October. Okay, I can't hold the cards. Your October soul session. I am Marlo. If you are new and if you are family, welcome back, my friend, and what's not or whatever. If you're not familiar with what my soul sessions are, they are your spirituality as well as personal development readings, in which we look at the energies that you guys may encounter for a given month for the sole purpose of giving you clarity, insight, and guidance, and all that good stuff and whatnot, or whatever. So anywho, let's go ahead and jump into your card, Sagittarius, and see what's okay. Let's literally jump into your cards and see what's going on with you guys for the month of October. First card out is the Fool. That is Aries energy. Okay, here we are. Next card out, this started quickly. We have the Emperor, which is more Aries energy. So I don't know if you guys have this in your chart prominently somewhere, or what I feel compelled to say is some of you out there with your birth chart, you could be a Sagittarius and have your North Node in Aries for some reason. That is of utmost importance, because that would be speaking to the energy that you're aligning with in this particular life. But bringing this down a tad bit, as many of you may know, in the last few months, many of us have endured and are still enduring in the aftermath of numerous natural disasters, be it hurricanes, tornadoes, wildfires, flooding, and for some, volcanoes. I myself and many in New Orleans and its surrounding areas are still rebuilding from Hurricane Ida. So I can say from experience that recovering from losses of this caliber aren't easy. However, neglecting your mental health during a time such as this is. And that's why on October 10th, for World Mental Health Day, and the entire month of October, I'm allying with BetterHelp and WKYS FM to raise awareness of mental health issues around the world. So whether you're a survivor of one of the recent disasters, just need someone to talk to, or you're ready to start your mental health journey, I've partnered with BetterHelp to assist you in making this month the month you make your mental health a priority. If you haven't heard of them, BetterHelp is an online resource in which you can find your very own friendly local neighborhood therapist, no matter where you are in the world. You sign up, and within 24 hours, they match you with a licensed therapist that's right for you. And you can talk to your counselor every week via phone or video chat, and you can even text them between sessions. So if you, my beautiful human friend, or someone you know, has been considering therapy, get started today with BetterHelp. The link to sign up is in the description box below this video. Thanks for taking the time to listen to this message. You know I love your face. Now, let's get back to your soul session. Woo! Looking at you guys' energy coming out of September and into October, it's more or less an energetic new beginning for you all. And the task for you all this month would be more or less to align with this Emperor energy, right? In order to align with your personal power. So it's elements of leadership here, of promotion even. It's really like a slate being wiped clean, to be quite honest. It's more or less things that have been a dream, stuff that you hoped for, that you wished for, that you may not have thought up to this time in September would ever come to pass. It's almost as if the slate is cleared for you all. So that has a great deal to do with a lot of things that are happening astrologically this month. And it also speaks to, oh, wow, another major arcana. Y'all got 3 major arcanas coming out the gate, Sagittarius. Goodness gracious. So we have the Sun card in the reverse, and that's Leo energy. So we got fire going on. But what I was going to say is with a lot of this Aries energy coming in, if we were to look at what the theme is of Aries as a sign, right? Not just like as a person, but just, you know, the energy vibration of it. It's a very trailblazing sign. It's like, it's the first to go, right? So it requires like a level of self-confidence, a level of self-assurance, self-motivation, confidence to do what has not been done, or to tread where one has not yet tread. But with the Sun card and the reverse here, this speaks to a sense of half-hearted happiness, right? So what this is saying to me, coming out of September and into October, Sag, it's more or less the energy you guys are stepping into is this. So it's a slate that's being wiped clean. The whole theme or purpose of the encounters you all have this month. Look at my autofocus actually working. Check that out. I'm here for it. Anyway. But what you guys are stepping into is your power. Now, the sign and signifier that you guys may not have been operating in your power or on a path that's truly in alignment with you is the Sun card, which can't even be bad if it's in the reverse. It just speaks to half-hearted happiness. It's having all of the material trappings of the world. You know, it's like having a nice job, making decent money. You know, you might have a little side project or hobby or something that you do, but it's this sense or this feeling that something is missing. Now, another thing we have to take into account here is with you guys, okay, reading starting out with 3 major arcanas, this lets me know that this month for my Sag is a very spiritually led month. So it's like a big shift that's transpiring for you guys, right? Now, the next card we have, oh my God, are you kidding me? It's another major arcana. It's the freaking world card. I mean, Sag, is your whole reading about to be majors? What's happening in America? So, of course, with the world card, we're talking about epic wrap-ups of karmic cycles. Like, this is a big, like, done. And with the world falling underneath the Fool, this is probably the most prominent thing that I've seen. Because, of course, with everyone in the collective, everyone is getting energies this month that are speaking to like a slate being wiped clean. But I mean, for you guys, this is like a big, huge, epic, like total complete wrap up, like wake up in my life, I don't recognize it type of thing. But I feel even with all of these energies, I feel something that's very important for you guys to keep in mind is when you come to a place in life, whether it's this month or it's just for the foreseeable future, when you come to a place in life where you're telling yourself, you know, how can I complain, right? Like, I should be grateful. Like, I should have gratitude, like, for this job. Like, yeah, I don't really like it, but I should be happy with it. So if you ever find yourself saying things like that to yourself, that's like a definition of what it looks like to be in half-hearted happiness. When you have to convince yourself to be happy about the state of life that you're in, I feel whenever that comes up, it's a symptom of a deeper problem, the deeper problem being that you're not fully in alignment with your true desires. And as opposed to forcing yourself to accept things as they are, right? It's about diving a little deeper to find out what step one needs to make in order to be happy. So if we talk about this new cycle you guys are coming into, this is what this cycle would be about. It's about saying, hey, Sag, you don't have to settle for less than you deserve. You don't have to force yourself to, you know, be overly grateful for the stuff that you have that you really don't want because, you know, maybe other people don't have that particular thing. It's this whole journey you guys are embarking on now is about getting to the root of your happiness and finding the confidence and the gumption and the wherewithal to be able to stand in that truth, even if other people don't agree. So it's almost like you guys are literally starting a journey of like a deeper level of self-discovery and personal happiness. So like really finding out what your naked baby energy is, because that's how I look at the Sun card. It's like naked baby energy is your authentic truth, like who you are, unashamed, uninhibited by other people's thoughts or feelings, that part of you that still is like a child, right? That has a sense, oh my gosh, is another major arcana, that has a sense of faith, belief, hope, and wonder, you know, in their little bright eyes. It's like believing anything is possible, and whatever it is that your heart's desire is, it's going after that fully. Sag, I'm weirded out. The next card that came out is the Chariot, and that's Cancerian energy. And I didn't tell you guys with the World card, that is fixed sign energy, that is Taurus, that is Leo, that is Scorpio, as well as Aquarius. So what this is really saying to me, and if we were to put a date on this, Sag, we would be speaking to between the 10th and the 18th of this month, because that's when Saturn goes direct in Aquarius and Jupiter goes direct in Aquarius on the 18th. And then Mercury goes direct in Libra on the 18th as well. So when we're talking about this huge energetic wrap up, I feel for you guys. I mean, this time frame, it's leaving out of September into October. But for here, we're talking about the midpoint of October. So I feel that it's more or less a life cycle for you guys, looking at this outside of astrologically, but not really, because this would be more personal birth chart kind of stuff. So you in reference to transits and things of the sort. But it's you guys coming in with this energy because it is your time, and it's more or less your personal ordination aligning with collective ordination, and these coming together. So that's why I say the way that you guys reading is playing out, it's very divinely orchestrated. It's like the perfect storm of really dope shit, if I could put it that way, you know, because with this Chariot card, what this is really speaking to is getting onto one accord with yourself. So it's speaking back to the sun in the reverse. So it's more or less what your expectations or standards were for your life. You've accomplished those things. So it's like you've met that marker. The next journey is about you guys meeting the marker of your internal happiness, like what your true desires are. So this is like being successful in career or business, you know, purchasing your first home, something along those lines, coming to this place of stability of what your external aspirations were, but how one gets on one accord and why one has not been on one accord and why one may have felt kind of stuck or kind of stagnant leading up into this particular month, or just not feeling, you know, fulfilled, if you will, is because there's a lack of being on one accord with oneself. Because of course, with the Chariot, we're speaking to heart space, seat of the soul, and one's mental space. And of course, the mind being a tool to the heart space. I feel more or less up to this point, the mind has been working in and of itself, Sag, which is why I feel like you guys have gotten to a certain place of success in some area of your life or multiple areas of your life. But it's almost like spirit saying, hey, kid, you did good, right? Like you've achieved some dope things, you know, you kept fighting, but now it's time for you to take care of you. So it's more or less at the midpoint of this month, it's coming into the awareness of making yourself a priority. Now, how one moves forward to full on victory, which would in turn turn the sun in the reverse upright, is by taking care of that inner self, right? Because if we look at this as like the dyad of like our two, you know, sphinx, like yin and yang, right? We're talking about the is and the is not. The is would be the 3D world. So material accomplishments and successes and things of the sort. The is not would be the inner world. So it's more or less the journey that you guys are partaking on is to strengthen your within to the same level that you strengthen the without, if that's making sense. I hope that that's making sense. I mean, this is freaking like, this is 5 major arcana, Sagittarius. Like, how does that happen? Like, dude, this is super huge, but I think it's beautiful for you guys nonetheless, because I mean, geez, dude, I don't even know what to say about that. Here we go. This is why this is important. With this Ace of Coins in the reverse, the thing is here, y'all, starting a new cycle, and if I give you a visual of what this looks like, this would be the equivalent of like inheriting like a big, huge plot of land, right? And I said this for another sign. I can't remember who it is. I can't remember if it was Aquarius or if it was Capricorn, but it's more or less you're given this huge plot of land, right? It's clear, it's extra fertile and all this good kind of stuff, right? So the thing is, now we need to plant a seed of intention. Like, what does one intend for, you know, this fertile ground? What crop does one want to plant, right? To, you know, receive a harvest later on down the line, right? Now, with this Ace of Coins in the reverse, what this is representing is the lack thereof of one having this inner world taken care of, right? So if one were to start this new cycle and the cycle is geared towards it being about Sag, like, what do you want to plant? You know, do you want to have a lavender garden? You know, do you want to plant corn, like cucumbers? Like, it's totally your choice, right? With this energy being cleared out, that's what it's saying. Like, you get to pick this time what it is that we're going to plant, right? But the key is here, if one doesn't realize that, okay, what the harvest that I got last time, right? The crop that you guys got is what this sun in the reverse is. It's like, I got external success. I bought a home, or, you know, I ran a marathon, like whatever it is. And it's like, I did that, but it was more of a should, ought, and supposed to. There first needs to be the recognizing of that it's like, you know, my parents said, go to, you know, college, get a degree, get a good job. And you did that, right? You went to college, got your degree, got a good job, but I'm not happy, right? The big challenge this month of what could be done, right, is you want to make sure that this seed isn't planted, because with this ace of coins in the reverse falling under this sun in the reverse, it's showing what could happen if one doesn't come into this realization, like admitting to themselves, instead of trying to force yourself into saying, I should be really grateful for where I'm at right now. Who am I to complain? Like, there's other people who have it so much worse, but that's self-denial, right? So there needs to be a sense of self-acceptance, of admitting to oneself, this is how I really feel. Like, I'm thankful for this job, hypothetically. Yes. However, I'm really not happy because I really would rather do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something else that I want. If one does not admit this to themselves, then when this opportunity comes of the seed to plant, because you got the fertile ground, you would end up planting a seed that is in the same energy of this past cycle, which is dope. Like, it's not bad, but it's half-hearted happiness. And if you put this seed in the ground that's, you know, sprouted from the tree of half-hearted happiness, then what kind of crop are you going to harvest later on? A crop of half-hearted happiness. And later on, we'll be in the same situation that we're in now, right? So this is more or less speaking to this month. The biggest challenge for Sag is to not force yourself or deny yourself of what it is you're really feeling, and to admit that to yourself, and to make the decision this month to use this energy that's in support of you to sow seeds that are in alignment with your true desires, what your true intentions are for your future, and knowing that you have the power to do that. You don't need a cosign from anyone. You don't need someone to say, you know, give you permission. Like, yeah, it's okay if you plant that seed, right? Because if you continue on this path, we'll just end up here again. You'll just have more stuff and things. Maybe instead of one car, you'll have two. Instead of a one-story house, you'll have a two-story house. Instead of like being entry level, you'll be management. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but you still won't be fulfilled. So the main message here this month, Sagittarius, for you guys is to make your desires a priority and know that you have the right to do so, that you don't have to force yourself to embrace something out of guilt or should, oughts, and supposed tos. You have every right to trailblaze and to go, you know, passionately in the direction of what your dreams and true desires are. And just the simple fact that you guys have 5 freaking major arcanas, 5 being a number of epic shifts and changes, the fact that we are in a 5-year this year, you can read about it in the woke book, you know what I'm saying? The fact that we're in a 5-year this year, it's saying that this year is supposed to be this major shift and change agent for you guys. And I've been using you guys' energy as an example for just about every other sign before you guys, because I look at Sag energy as going backwards in order to go forwards. One goes backwards so you can take a step back and see the bigger picture. And I feel that's something that would behoove Sag this month. It's like these energies are in support of you. If you ain't know that spirit was like in the corner rooting for you, is happening, right? So you guys' task this month is to take a step back, look objectively at the bigger picture of your life, and dare to ask yourself, what's missing? What do I really want? What is it that I feel, you know, isn't really in alignment with me? Admit that to yourself. Know it's okay to feel that way, but task yourself this month with going in the direction of what your heart truly desires. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense, Sagittarius. This is really good. I absolutely love, like, all the readings this month are like really great. Like, I absolutely adore them. And I feel for you guys, dude, this is so beautiful, man. Like, this is full on support from the universe. And I'm hearing I need to pick from another deck. Okay, thank goodness it is in arm reach. Ooh, please don't let me create an avalanche. From the live stream I did last night on the network, y'all, for for the Libra new moon, we did like a card pull for everyone. Like, we read for everyone on the network. And I have like so many cards that are stacked up over there. And I'm like, okay, the deck I need to get is over there. And I'm hoping and praying I don't knock everything over trying to reach over there. I need to put my cards back. Oh, wow. Okay. That's 3 cards that came out. Y'all want to do a pick a card real quick? Let's do that. Since 3 cards came out, you know, you could pick card 1, 2, or 3. Since 3 cards came out, why not, right? Pick card 1, 2, or 3, or pick all 3. Heck, you know, don't matter. But pick card 1, 2, or 3, Sag. You know, we're gonna do a quick pick a card. Okay. So if you pick card number 1, it says, wow, looky there. What do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. What did your friend Marlo just say? I'm just saying. Confirmation, moving right along. You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Child, what? I'm just saying. Anywho, if you pick card number 2, we have, oh, child, new partner. Let me find out. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. I can totally see how this would be related to a new partner. You know what I'm saying? This would be like a past relationship that one was in that didn't quite work out. You left the person, you decided to start fresh and to leave that person behind. And it's like, I'm not going to worry about this no more, because you realize that being with this person wasn't really what you wanted. Like, you didn't get the fullness of what you truly desired from this particular partnership. And this would be all about heading in the direction of a new opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But you got to know what you want, what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So you don't be sowing none of these little half-hearted seeds, settling for less than things. That's fascinating. And then if you pick number 3, oh, wow. We have relationship. Come on, Sagittarius. I need to know the tea. What is going on? I need to call all of my Sag friends and be like, so you talking to somebody? So you met somebody and didn't tell me? Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Dude, this is so dead on. This goes back to what it is I was saying with this Chariot card. It's if you're focusing on this external sense and getting a sense of success there, you have to come into this agreement with yourself, because how the Chariot moves forward and one has victory is literally via a relationship between the within and the without, right? You guys have mastered the without. Now it's time to acknowledge and strengthen and manifest that which is within, right? To create that balance within oneself. When we're balanced within, we also get the balance without. So that's why I say, with the Sun card being here, oh my goodness, please don't fall. With the Sun card being here, oh, wait, let me be very, don't, no, don't, oh, gee, oh, okay, just, okay, I think we're good. All right, we're good. Whew, that was tough. Broke sweat there. But anywho, but if you come into this balance within yourself and there's a level of awareness of what one truly desires, that balance manifests to the without. The important thing with the Sun card, like I say, even if the Sun card is in the reverse, it's still good, because it's saying that this energy is present. It's here. It's just a little blocked, right? And for some, the reason why you're not seeing the full-on manifestation, like for those of you where it's like, you know, a romantic partner type of thing, or wanting like the right kind of partner and not understanding why you haven't met that person yet, it comes into the fact of needing to come to that place of acceptance. And it's like, you're not going to see the balance until you be the balance, if that's making sense. And the only thing that requires is for you to recognize it within yourself and not to deny any of those facets of yourself. So I'm going to pick, I guess I'm going to do 3 cards from this deck too, dag nabbit, for you guys. I mean, heck, we could do it the same way. Let me just cut it. No, okay. Then I mean, I guess I did the right thing there. All right. Group 1, group 2, and group 3. So you can choose if you want to go back to the same number that you did before, or if you want to pick all three, or if you want to pick another number, go ahead and do it. 1, 2, or 3. I love how this is like a sporadic, pick a card. Okay, so if you pick card number 1, it says surrender your attachment to results. And it says the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Yeah, because we get that one track minded type of thing and we start feeling like it got to show up in a specific type of way and things of the sort. So surrender your attachments to results, Sag. Anywho, if you pick card number 2, we have surrender to your soul's path. Ooh. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. Don't resist it, my friends. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, if you pick card number 3, we have surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Hashtag Emperor card, just saying, moving right along. About other people's opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Dag nabbit son of a gun, if that doesn't sum it up, I'm just saying. Anywho, Sagittarius, that has been your October soul session. I'm going over to my network and Patreon and Vimeo and YouTube members and all the places that I am, because I'm everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm all like omnipresent in things. Ha 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 ha. Funny joke. Okay, moving right along. I'm going over to these platforms that do you guys extended, in which we're going to look at a week by week play out of October for you guys. And we're also going to take a sneak peek into November and what energies to expect for that. So if you're about that life, follow me on over there. But if not, I still love your freaking face, Sagittarius. And I will see you guys sooner than later, my friends. Stay awesome, Sag, as if you could not be awesome, because I mean, you're awesome. So just, keep being awesome, because, that's what Sagittarius does. So love your face.